If you're floating a lantern tonight, we ask that you wait for our announcement, cueing you to release your lantern. Also, please do not float any homemade lanterns. We may not be able to recover them or return them. The lanterns distributed by Xinyuan are designed for your safety, for the safety of our volunteers who retrieve them, and for the ease of retrieving the lanterns. Once you do float your lantern and take a moment of reflection or prayer, we ask you to be mindful of those behind you waiting to float their lantern. We also ask you to please, at this time, take down any tents or any items that may block your neighbor's view of the ceremony.
Everybody swarmed into the food for the last time. You get maybe.
là nỗi ghê vì lâu là vì không muốn đây mấy con nói Lupe kalau lau nau na mai lan no yo ka ko yo lai ngao ha wi lo Bagau, Olau kai kiri kawai, ya kan nama kai kawai, kau rumah gua tai, kaya wai kan kai kawai kawai. Hey, cái cây lá mày thấy con
โอ้ตะไล
hiu cái cây cô cái ngát cái mồiมันโมข้าวไว้คนนี้ขโมยนั่นอะไร
Aloha, and a welcome on this Memorial Day, a day we honor and hold in gratitude the many men and women who died while serving our country. Mahalo nui to Kumu Ku'uanela Moniz and Kumu Anui Nui Satele of Kulani Akea School in Kaneohe for opening this 25th anniversary of Shinyo Lantern Floating Hawaii. And mahalo nui to Alan Ko'ohu Cam for the beautiful oli that centers us, Kalei Moana, written for us by Puakea Nogomeyer. And mahalo nui to all of you, joining us on KHON2, online, and the thousands of you who have gathered on the shores of Ala Moana Beach, and Hawaii's beloved voyaging canoe Hokulea and crew just offshore in the waters off Ala Moana. My name is Paula Akana. I will be guiding you through this very special hour as we share a bond of love for those we hold close in our hearts and prayers. We bring your attention to Hokulea Captain and pole navigator Bruce Blankenfeld, followed by Shinuen priests carrying a flame, the light source for our guiding lanterns tonight. That flame will also be the source of light for a lantern carried by Bruce to Hokulea. Hokulea returned home in December from her Moani Nui Akea voyage to be with her community at a time when we are all grieving and hurting for the victims of the Lahaina wildfires. Kapena Bruce is first carrying the lantern to Anui Nui Canoe Club 6-man outrigger canoe. Anui Nui's home is in Kalia, just on the other side of Ala Moana in the Ahupua'a of Waikiki. On board that canoe is the co-founder of Anui Nui, legendary paddler and steersman Nathi Napoleon. We'd also like to send our aloha to his wife and the founder of the canoe club, Anona. Once the canoe reaches Hokulea, Bruce will pass that lantern to Captain and pole navigator Nainoa Thompson. First crew members on her maiden voyage of 1976 were war veterans, scientists, watermen, and Hokulea's first navigator, Mau Pialug, a master navigator from Sarawak, Micronesia. The success of Hokulea's voyage to Tahiti ignited pride and dignity in Hawaiians and across Polynesia, proving our ancestors were skilled voyagers who could cross great distances with purpose, guided only by the stars, the waves, the winds, and birds. In 1978, Hokulea departed again, but capsized in gale force winds in the Kaiwi Channel, east of Oahu. With hope for rescue fading, crew member Eddie Aikau, a big wave surfer and legendary lifeguard, paddled out for help and was never to be seen again. Tonight, Eddie is among the many we hold close and remember. The voyaging community also carries eternal gratitude and prayers for Mau, who after Eddie's disappearance returned to Hawaii to share his knowledge, enabling Hawaiians to immerse themselves in nature so deeply that together with Hokulea, they pull the islands out of the sea. And they have continued to do so throughout Polynesia, Micronesia, Japan, and the world. And now Hokulea is here in her home waters off Mamala Bay, stretching from Leahi to Kalailoa and encompassing Ke'ehi, where for the first time lanterns were floated on the ocean of peace, the Pacific, Moani Nui Akea, which in its great expanse connects us all. Tonight she joins the thousands here to speak for our oceans and to honor, remember, and carry a light of love for our ancestors, teachers, islands, and earth. as Hokulea herself is a symbol of hope, much like a lantern providing light in a storm.
Our sadness in darkest hours, when cradled on healing ocean waters with loving kindness and our deepest gratitude to those who have gone before us, the lanterns become expressions of love, illuminating our prayers, written and unwritten. And like ripples on a wave, they amplify to shores afar, connecting us to our ancestors, to our loved ones, to each other, and to all spirits with prayers for peace and happiness. Our guiding lanterns carry many prayers for Hawaii, for the earth, for those we've lost.
The sounds of Shinro Taiko connecting heaven and earth in this thousands-year-old art form. This special lantern is made of wood that has traveled the earth as part of Hokulea, and wood from Hokulea's sister canoe, Hikianalia. Entering the stage is Her Holiness Shinso Ito. It was Shinso Ito's parents, Masters Shinjo and Tomoji Ito, who founded Shinyuem and who in 1936 first floated a lantern. It was on a small brook in Japan following the passing of their son Shibun, just short of his second birthday. Later, Her Holiness and her father, Master Shinjo, came to Hawaii for the first time. They visited the Arizona Memorial at Pearl Harbor and the National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific at Punch Bowl. So moved, Master Shinjo returned to Hawaii countless times, and in a desire to contribute to healing and strength, he began including victims of war and all spirits related to Hawaii in his daily prayers until his passing in 1989. Her Holiness continues those daily prayers to this day, and it is in that spirit Shinyo Lantern Floating Hawaii began, offering a deeply personal experience that becomes a deeply human experience when shared, comforting and giving us courage to move forward in light and love. Her Holiness Shinso Ito.
Aloha. Shinyo Lantern Floating Hawaii へようこそ。ご来賓をはじめ運営スタッフ、ボランティアの方々、そしてご参加のすべての皆様へ厚く御礼申し上げます。Thank you so much. メモリアルデーの本日、パンチボールでは数々の誠の花が捧げられております。早朝からの式典には私ども新入園も毎年欠かさず出席し祈りを共にしております。この地の皆様と共に平和への希望を込める灯籠流しも今年で25周年になります。ハワイのプー、オラガンと日本のスイラによる開略から伝統的な織の栄称へMany rivers, one ocean すなわち多様性と調和、さまざまな可能性の川が大きな一つの海を作り出すという大切なメッセージを伝えております。さらに本年の灯籠流しは25年の歴史で初めてハワイにおける希望の象徴オクレア号と共同して出港します。これは昨年マウイ島で起きたこと消失の悲しみを癒し犠牲者追悼の祈りを共にし環境保護自然再生へ自傷行動を広げる誓いを込める願いのためです。新女の灯籠も小さな船の形をしています。新年の教書新条は自分の足元周囲に小さな善行を積めばやがて大きく世界宇宙に幸いが広げられていくと教えました。灯籠船には無限の 過去からの先人方の命が込められています。そして今も生きる私たちの善なる祈りが全身の会となります。困難に直面する人々のために平和と安穏を指針に念じ、大宇宙に浮かぶかけがえのないアイランド地球のために役立つ行いを重ねて広げようと誓うとき、灯籠の輝きは増して1本から2本無数に灯っていくと信じます。これから訪中する本を通してこの真実の灯火を多くの心に灯し、ハワイの海からあまねく十方に掲げてまいりましょう。ナムシンヨ。Thank you so much.
And now we ask you to join us in a moment of silence for those in the military who lost their lives while in service to their country. children scatter blossoms in a ritual called Sangye. The fragrance of the cascading flowers that were gathered here on Oahu purify the pathway with respect and gratitude for our guiding lanterns and the prayers for all spirits they hold.
श्रेया भी आ रही है, आनी पाचल से श्रेया।
Yan ni Boss.
हाँ,